important would this be for Koné to move on? And where do you think you would most likely see him land, Ollie?
I think the more likely scenario with Koné is probably a season-long loan. I think Roma is a really interesting one. It wouldn't be an easy one. A massive club, kind of similar to Marseille in some ways, that hasn't necessarily been in the elite, but just still a giant club. Great manager in Gasperini, so that one would intrigue me. But I think kind of the dynamics of deciding, what to commit to and for how long is the interesting part of this for a lot of these players, Koné, Buchanan, and so on.
Can I tell you, I don't want to see a player of that quality just hopping around, and it's starting to get a little bit of a trend. Look, it's not always seamless for players, and you think about the accelerated rate that Koné came into the international game. Is a top Serie A club or going to Italy probably the way where he should land? I just always think when someone like Koné, be a big fish in a little pond. Like, I know players are like, you want to go to the highest club, you want to get the most money, you want to make the loan that is the most prestigious, but playing at a spot where you're going to play week in, week out has to be the priority for that type of player, because he has a quality. He just needs to almost lose the greenness and the fact that he's so fresh and just get to playing so he can make those mistakes, learn from them, but still come into camp a new, fresh player that we know he can be.